Uh, Doc was kind of telling us that one of the big things you guys have been talking about is get into the paint, and kick it out for threes. You shoot 56 of them tonight.
Yeah.
Just kind of what you see from that perspective of being able to find a way to break them down and then, create those open threes.
It was great. I think the ball movement, player movement, just trying to get defense to move side to side. I think sometimes the ball may stick a little bit and guys are easy. You're to guard, not I want to say easier to guard, but team defense is principles now is guys show their egos, show their hands, and it's kind of tough in space where you're playing like a little box to try to score. So now trying to get more movement, even if we post up, try to get some weak side actions going on, just keep the defense honest. And then for the drive and kick game, man, it felt good to, get up a lot of threes. Felt like our old selves again, like we used to play, just driving and kicking, flow shots, make it easier to time the offensive rebounds and make it easier to build our defense, getting back on defense as well.
I mean, we've all seen GA score 40, 50. He can kind of do that. Just how big did you feel like it was that like he
Yeah.
started that passing and
Yeah.
emphasize that tonight?
Obviously as a superstar player, obviously the ball's gonna be in your hand a lot. So you can kind of like dictate the game, kind of like just especially with scoring. Obviously scoring is gonna be there, but I think with flow passes and getting everybody else involved, just trying to keep the defense honest. Sometimes just getting a guy like, AJ Green, a good opportunity, good shot can keep the defense honest, and then the guy might be hesitant to go help. Just human nature as a basketball player. Once you see a guy shooting threes or making a couple, you kind of like don't go help as much. So then it kind of gives you more space to operate and work. So it was fun tonight. We didn't make as many as we wanted to, but we implemented and did what we wanted to do and what we've been harping on for the last couple of days.
Bobby, in front of you, you had Delon, Ryan, AJ, Gary for a little bit, Andre, um, season high in total steals, Delon career high, Ryan career high.
Hmm?
What did you see from your backcourt, that all that group running through in terms of deflections and maybe disrupting things on their end?
Yeah, first and foremost, I just want to give a shout out to the young guys for real. Just staying ready. Staying ready in our league is a big thing. Like I said, man, you never know like when your number's gonna be called. You never know when someone's gonna be out the lineup for, injuries or whatever may come. So shout out to Ryan and AJ and Ajax for just staying ready, sticking with it. Obviously, to start the year, it might have been funky for them, but it's a long year, long 82 game stretch. So everybody's going to get opportunity at some point. And I just want to shout out those guys for just staying ready. I watched how hard they work, how much work they put in, how much they care, foremost. So it's good to see those guys get in the game, impact the game in a positive way, impact winning, and help us get a win. They're active, they work hard. Obviously, me and DeLon's in the same draft too. He was 21st pick, I was 22nd. I'm right there behind him. So it's fun, man, just to play with these unselfish guys, selfless guys that just want to win and just keep getting better each and every day.
Mentioned the Giannis on offense defensively. I mean, Brooke had 3 blocks in rim protecting, but Giannis first time he's had 4 blocks in 3 seasons. So, and I know blocks aren't always indicative of rim protection, but
Yeah,
the tone also there from those two defensively at
yeah.
the rim to block 7 shots, but also redirect and create misses on that end to allow for rebounds and getting out.
Yeah, obviously protecting the paint. This team was a big driving team. They got to the paint a lot. I watched them over the last couple games. They've been on a crazy road trip, by the way. They went all over. If you watch basketball, but they went from Sacramento, LA, all the way to Milwaukee. Like it's been crazy. I don't know how they scheduled out like that, but been watching them and they're a big, get to the paint team, big, huge offensive rebound team, crash the corner. So it was big for us to end the possession with one shot. Obviously, they got a couple 8, 9 offensive rebounds, but I think just trying to limit them as little as offensive rebounds and second chances as we can to give ourselves a good chance. Sometimes their best offense is getting it back and getting a second opportunity at it, second crack at it. And Giannis and Brook held the paint down for us tonight in that aspect and made it easier for other guys to, get the rebound and get out and run. And sometimes our best offense is transition, getting up threes, GA getting in transition, getting to the backboard fast. Sometimes that is our best offense.
Bobby, Doc had said before the game that this is a crucial stretch here. You've got 11 games and a little bit softer part of the schedule here. I think you're only going to play one team with a winning record over the next 11 games, and most of these games are at home.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too early in the season to talk make or break part of the schedule, but what do you see? How important is this stretch coming up?
I think it's always make and break. I think every game is make and break. You can't look at the records. You can't look at who you're playing against. You have to look at yourselves in the mirror and do the necessary things that you need to do to get a win. Can't look at anybody's record right now because if you look at the fifth place team, they're like 4-7. Like it doesn't really matter what the record says. You just gotta go out there and win the game, no matter what it is. We shot 40-some%, but we won, and I'm happy with that. We move on tomorrow and try to get another win. So I think the biggest thing with us is not looking at the guys' record, not looking at who we're playing against, but looking at ourselves and doing the things that we need to do on a necessary basis every day to be the best team we can be. If you're a shooter, shoot your shots with confidence. If you're a guy that brings energy and you roll, do that. Do what you do to help the team win. I think that needs to be our focus. I think it doesn't need to be on Detroit tomorrow. It needs to be on our principles, what we do, and I think everything else will kind of take care of itself.
Bobby, the concept of the NBA Cup is still probably a bit foreign to most of the major American sports. Doc admitted earlier today he didn't think half the guys in the league understood the rules last year. Do you think more guys grasp it this year, and as a result, do you think it might be more competitive this go round?
I think last year was highly competitive as well. I can't say that this year will be more competitive. I think guys took it seriously. Obviously, that's a big cash prize at the end, and just the NBA, just for them put this in-season tournament together, it's big. I enjoyed going to Vegas last year, being a part of it for the first time, and it was a great atmosphere. Like, I'm in Vegas in December in the middle of the NBA season. Like, that's lit, right? Like, it's not summer league. It's a real thing. So it was fun, man. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but having a chance to be a part of the first 4 teams, they got a chance to go there was kind of still special. And hopefully we can keep chopping wood and keep getting better as the season grows so we can, get back there. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves because obviously we have a big game tomorrow. All our games coming up are really huge for us in this stretch, like my man said. But it's going to be big for us. And I think the NBA did a great job implementing this in-season tournament. I like it. I'm a fan of it. Sometimes the courts are kind of freaky like ours tonight. We got a huge, crazy blue court, but it's fun though. It's great to be a part of it, man. Great to be a part of the NBA.
As the league continues to move toward the perimeter, you're still one of the guys that we can rely on to see in the post up. I mean, 7 threes tonight, team took 56 of them, but we still find you on the block. Is that encouragement from the team? Is that just who you are? Where's that coming from?
Just being myself. Me and Doc, we have this crazy relationship, and he wants me to be myself, so that's who I am. I go to the block. I can work on a low block. I can shoot threes, even though I only hit 1 out of 7 today. Got to get my 3-ball going this season. But it's been fun, man. I'm just a guy that does what's needed of me. I come off the bench. I just try to take what the defense gives me. If it's a mismatch, not this year, I've been having a lot of more 3-mans and 4-mans on me. Not as many 5-man, so the pick and pop hasn't really been there as much, but most of the time, 3-4-man, just roll them to the post and do what I do. If it's a face up and they're back, shoot it. If they're up on me, back down, get to my fade, wherever, get to the middle, jump hook, whatever it is, just taking what the defense gives me and do what I've been doing my whole life, just, trying to make a basket.
Now, on a different note, and I'm sorry that this happened to you. I wanted to check in and see if you got any updates on the burglary situation and
Yeah.
what kind of response you've gotten from Milwaukee.
Yeah, I appreciate the city of Milwaukee, especially the police department, just chiming in with me and helping me get down to the nitty gritty of what's going on. But everything that I kind of release will kind of be on per my own socials, and we'll release things periodically just to keep everybody involved, make sure that this doesn't die down and justice is served. Especially like I'm at work, bro. I hate to say work, but this is work. I get paid money to every 2 weeks like the regular people. So I'm at work hooping, trying to win a game on Saturday. Then, my house gets broke in. Unfortunate situation, but good home insurance though. I guess I'll be straight.